Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on another video. Today we're going to do my close out for the month of May, so we can see what all income was that we brought in for the month and what all expenses we had go out for the month, so we can make sure that our rollover ends up matching what our paycheck budget said, which is $10.58 is what we should have remaining. So let's get started with our income. If this isn't your first video, you know we started out on a high with my husband getting a bonus from work, but we ended on a low because although, all of the managers at his job were given bonuses for the store's performance, my husband was let go on the 11th of May. So we did have reduced income after that due to his job loss. So for my husband, we were expecting him to bring in $6,500, but he only brought in $4,050. And for me, we were expecting $2,900, and I brought in $3,004. For other, we brought in $1,810.16, which included 10 cents of interest, $550 we pulled from our savings account to come into our budget, and a building project we did for my sister for a pump house for $975, and then a build a book, or take a book, build a book. You guys, I can't even say it right. Take a book, leave a book box build that Brian did, and that was like $200 and something. So all of those things added up to $18, $10, $16, and then the bonus that Brian got was $34.32 with 29 cents. So if you add all of this up, you get $12,296.45. Okay, so most of our bills were as expected. The mortgage, the light bill, and the internet were both as expected. It's starting to get warm now, so I checked our FPL app and it's looking like, based on their projections, they're saying that we're gonna owe like $60 for July from June's usage. So that's what I expected to happen as it got warmer, but it's just sadness. Yeah. Our solar panels ended up only being $155.76. I thought they were going up in the month of May, but I guess June is the month that they actually go up per our contract agreement. $226.66 is the new payment for our solar panels. So I guess that's going to increase next month. It didn't this month. Our instant ink only ended up being $265. Netflix was $26.08 as expected. Our cell phones were $225.34. Next gen was $40. Tuition was $435. Life insurance $72.33. Our hospital bill, we ended up paying off our hospital bill, and the total was $720. So this is a debt that we have eliminated. Home Depot, we paid $360. And then Wells Fargo was $68. Freedom was $105. ViStar Joint was $70. ViStar was $226. $136 for Bank of America, and $70 for Synchrony. So if you add all of this together, you get $4,673.66. We'll subtract that from our income. Which leaves $7,622.79. These variable expenses are about to be ridiculous. Just because when we did this budget, we weren't expecting to get a bonus or additional money from my husband building things. So we did a lot more spending in these categories than we anticipated when I did this budget. So it looks awful. So for groceries, we spent $14.11.56, which is a bummer. We haven't gone over in groceries in a couple of months. I feel like at least a couple of months. Let's see. April, we were under. March, we were under. February, we were under. So we haven't gone over budget for groceries in a while. And I feel like it's all downhill from here because the kids are home from school for the summer, and that's just, you know, snack city when that happens. So we might not be able to rebound from this until school starts up for the new year, but we'll see. We're going to keep trying, but it might be the beginning of a new era in my summer snack grocery era. For cars, we spent $838.40. For homestead, we spent $1,066.57. For kids, we spent $24. For medical, we spent $240.90. For clothes, we spent $53.12. For personal money, we spent $30.32. Household, we spent $916.20. Eating out, we spent $93.32. And unbudgeted, we spent $656.70. And this is where we put all of the expenses we incurred from doing my sister's pump house build and the take a book, leave a book box, the like the wood and things that we had to purchase to build those things. I just put in as unbudgeted because I wasn't sure where else to put it. So that's what that unbudgeted is. So if you add all this up, Carter, shh. If you add all this up, you get $5,331.09. We'll subtract that from our remainder, and that will leave $2,291.70. So we didn't pay my student loan because I got a forbearance or a deferment, I'm not sure which one it is, for Brian's job loss, so we won't owe on it again until November, I believe. We canceled our Crunchyroll subscription. My son said it was okay with him if we canceled it. I guess whatever he wanted to watch, he finished watching, so we didn't pay that. We did pay my truck payment, but we did get Brian's truck payment pushed for the month of May so that we wouldn't owe it. So the only thing out of this category is $12.82. So that leaves $1,009.70. So we did put $450 into our savings account, but we turned around and took it right back out once we needed the money to like help us fake the month. So the beginning of the month we put $450 in, but we did end up taking it out and putting it into the budget. For medical bills, we had like $450 worth of bills from when Brian was in the hospital in February. We budgeted just to pay a little bit on them, but since we got that bonus in the beginning of the month, we paid the bills off. And then we tithed $100. So $450 plus $449.03 plus 100 is $999.03. If you subtract that from $1,009.70, you get $10.67. And then what did I say? $10.58 is what my paycheck bill tracker says I should have for the end of the month, but I will reconcile all of that with my actual bank account. So approximately $10 is what we're going to be rolling over into the month of June to start us off with. And we're going to need it too, because as you guys saw in the last video, Brian didn't get his unemployment check as we expected. I do get paid on Thursday though, so we should be a-okay. with regards to that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this closeout, seeing where our money went for the month of May. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.